We do have an interpreter in case there's any French questions we need checking, but I think that's going to be necessary. But if we're ready to go, let's go.
Mikel, how useful a workout was that for you?
Yes, very good, especially for a lot of players that haven't had many minutes in pre-season, and as well for the new players to play for the first time in the Emirates. It was special, and you could feel the atmosphere and the fans how excited they were. In terms of the game, we struggled a little bit to dominate completely the game like we want. We had much better period in the second half, and yeah, I think we were still a bit leggy and jet lagged from when we came. We trained really hard the last 3 days, to be fair, and we wanted that task for them to, when we are not fresh enough to play, how we can compete. So it was a good test for us, and happy with the outcome.
Gabriel wasn't involved tonight.
Yeah.
What can you tell us about it?
Unfortunately, he had a little procedure this morning. He had some discomfort in his knee that has been causing some issues, and they had to go in and resolve it. It's not something major, but he's going to be out for a few weeks, I think.
For a few weeks?
Yeah.
How big a blow is that for you?
Sorry?
How big a blow is that?
Yeah, a big blow, because we were having back to his best, especially the way he played against Barcelona, and he was in good condition. And we lost him, but he's been feeling some discomfort in the last few weeks, and we had to look at it, and we had to make a decision, and the best one is to protect the player and get him back as quick as possible. We decided to do it.
Mikel, is that an old injury or is that a new one?
No, that's something related to the previous injury that he had and the surgery. So he had some irritation in the knee, and we had to get it resolved.
And you saw the defence there, the two left back and right back were interchanging. Smith Rowe's in the middle of the field. Is that the fluidity that you're looking for in your players?
Yeah, there are certain rotations that we want, especially to adapt to the quality of the players that we have, and make sure that they are comfortable in occupying certain spaces. There were a lot of changes, and you could see sometimes in the dynamic and the timing we were arriving that it wasn't perfect. I don't know, we're allowing certain spaces, especially when they have time on the ball, and then we have to defend open spaces, but it's things that we will adjust.
Matt?
When Declan Rice burst through just before half-time, did you think it was going to be a dream home debut for him? And what did you make of his performance generally?
Yes, I thought so, because I didn't see the defender coming so quick, so I thought he was in, and he can finish when he's in those positions. He played more advanced today. He played more as an attacking midfielder today. It was the first time that he's played there. He missed the game there, and he's in the journey to get back to his best and adapt to the team.
There was no Bukayo tonight. Is he okay?
He was fine, but after he wasn't feeling great on the bench, and we didn't want to use him. I think he had some sickness or some illness or something, so we could not use him.
And also, with Gabby being out for a while, does that alter plans about Balogun? Will you be forced to maybe keep him here?
The plans with Flo doesn't change at all, but unfortunately with Gabi, we're not going to have him. We have other options to play with different qualities of players, and we'll adapt.
Yes, sorry, Matt. Yes,
the club have been linked with David Raya recently. What are the thoughts behind wanting a second goalkeeper to come to the club, especially someone of Raya's quality and notes?
You know that I'm not going to talk about any player that is not here. I'm sorry. Thank you.
James, to the back. Sorry.
Mikel, what's the latest with Zinchenko? Has he still got the calf problem, and how long are you expecting to be out?
I think he's close. I think he's going to start training with the team, and hopefully we're going to have him very soon back.
Matt?
So, just on your earlier answer on Declan, did you bring him here to play in those different roles, or was that just something you were experimenting with? And is it something that you were using more this season? I think he has the versatility to play different roles, and it's something that we want to do, especially to maximize the qualities that we have with other players, and they have the ability to play together, and in certain games we use him in other positions.
And finally, we'll go to Kaya.
Just on Aaron and the goalkeeping position in general, there's obviously been a lot of focus on that position this week. What did you make of his performance? Obviously, saved the penalty, but he's been under a lot of scrutiny this week. So how did you make of how he reacted?
He was really good. I think he was really composed in the game. I think he didn't have to intervene too much. I think the two actions, one was the goal, it was very, very close range, and the other one is the action where they have the cutback and they hit the post, and not much more to do, but everything they had in ball possession was really good.
When you extended his contract just a few months ago, you were saying how important a part he is of your plans.
Yeah.
Has anything changed on that front, or is he still crucial?
It's still the same.
Thanks, guys. See you soon.
Thank you.